Hey, welcome back to YDG Cowboys. And of course, YDG stands for You're Doing Good Cowboys. Guys, I told you how North Carolina is. Went from spring to temperatures in the 60s, low 70s to this. Snow. I told you. But you got to love it. That's North Carolina. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. My channel is growing. Like I said, I'm eventually getting me a little studio, and we're moving in the right direction. All right, so Kellen Moore, of course, you guys know, has accepted a job with the New Orleans Saints. I just don't know, man. I don't think he's a leader of men. I think he's an excellent coordinator, offensive coordinator, but a leader of men, I just don't think he commands the room. Even when he did his press conference, he just seemed unsure of himself. Not as outspoken as most coaches are. So I don't know, man, how that's going to work. Maybe he's going to have his coordinators do a lot of the talking. I don't know. But you got these rumors floating around, Dak PRESCOTT trade. Now, as I told you before, the draft is coming up in April, and we're sitting at number 12. And you might have some players going before these quarterbacks go with offensive tackles, some defensive ends, some defensive tackles might be going before some of the quarterbacks, and SHEDEUR could well possibly fall to number 12. And I told you guys what my stance was. I told you I would take SHEDEUR right now and let him train and just play, let him train up under Dak and get the experience. He's already NFL ready. And Dak has had 2 injuries, as we've spoken before, 2 catastrophic injuries. One was a compound fracture on his ankle, bone sticking out. The other one was a hamstring pulled off the bone. That's 2 years back to back, or at least a year, one every other year. But I know it's very close. So Dak is probably not going to be the same as far as running around and running with the ball. And that's Dak. Even when him playing in Mississippi State, that was his MO. He was a dual threat quarterback. That's the reason why he was able to get Mississippi State ranked in the top 1. I mean, I think they came in, they was ranked number 2 or 3 in the country. And he was playing well. I can't remember if he was Heisman runner-up or not. I can't remember that. But I just know he had Mississippi State in the top. And so that's Dak's MO. And if Dak is not able to roll out of the pocket, which I don't think the Cowboys would want him to, being that they gave him this type of contract. So my segment today is, what would you rather have, Dak or SHEDEUR? Now, me, I love Dak. I know everything about him. I know he's overcome a lot with his family. I know he's overcome all obstacles. And he has the heart, and he has the drive, and he has the will to win. But I just don't trust him. I'd rather go with a legitimate, ready quarterback. He has the pedigree. His father is Deion Sanders. He has the winning. I mean, you can't get no better than that. So he's already ready. He's ready. So, but you can't trade Dak. You can't. Dak has a no trade clause. And if he decided to trade, which he would have with the Cowboys, would have to come to him and ask him to trade, they would eat $132 million in dead cap. And I know Steven, he's too cheap. He's not going to do that. Like, I mean, he treats the cap like it's his own personal money. I've never seen nothing like it in my life. Steven, it's not your own personal money. Spend it. Spend the money. And let's get some of these free agents out here. So, going back to that. Dak, he has a no trade clause. It'd be $132 million in dead cap space. And so we can't do that. So I would still go after SHEDEUR. I'd get him at 12, let him play up under Dak for 2 years, and then maybe trade Dak. I would. I sure would. No doubt in my mind. Now, we can flip the switch. We've been talking about this. Dak is due $80-some million in this year's cap hit. So we have to flip the switch, which means voidable contract. We can go to Dak. We don't have, nope, I'm sorry. I'll take that back. We don't have to go to Dak. We don't have to do nothing. We don't have to ask Dak. We don't have to approach Dak. He doesn't even have to be contacted. All we have to do is flip the switch and get $36 million for him, get $20-some million from CeeDee Lamb, and sign Michael Parsons. You would probably gain another $20-some million back by signing him and giving him his signing bonus. And we're sitting at $25 million. And we can do that with Terrence Steele. We can do that with Trayvon Diggs. We can do that with a couple other players where we can get over $120 million in cap space to go out and sign these players. We can get Myles Garrett. We can. We can go out and get Deebo Samuels. We can. We can go out and get these linebackers. Philadelphia's got a linebacker that's up. We can get him. We can get their defensive tackle. We can. We can also get a linebacker from the Bears. I don't know his name. We can. So we can make all these moves to make our team to be in contention for the division if we wanted to. So there's no excuses for Stephen Jones not to act accordingly to get these things done. There's no excuses. So what are we going to do? I don't know. Knowing Stephen, he's going to probably do some bargain basement shopping, and he's going to try to get the least amount, the most player for the least amount. And that's, you just can't do that. The Eagles didn't do it. San Fran didn't do it. Detroit Lions didn't do it. The Chiefs are not doing it. So we need to go all out. We really need to go all out this year. But like I said, yes, I will get SHEDEUR at number 12 if he falls. Get him. That is our future. Dak has been hurt for the last 2 years. I know we paid Dak. I get it. But it's going to make Dak better. It's going to make our coaching staff look over their shoulders. Because if SHEDEUR is on our team, that means Deion Sanders is very close. But yes, I think we will be okay. Hopefully. A lot of these players are getting a lot of cap cuts because these teams are not able to pay them this year. So they're being cut at post June 1st cuts, cap cuts. So we're going to have a lot of players at our disposal. We just need to make that move and go and get what we need to get. And let's be the team that we need to be instead of playing around with our food. So yes, guys, I'm just stepping in. I hope everybody's well. And we're just enjoying the snow. Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. You guys stay safe. If you're in the North Carolina area, wherever you at, with this snowstorm going across the state. Be safe out there. Stay warm. Remember, YDG, stand up. Dallas Cowboy Nation, stand up. Stay safe. Talk to you soon. Peace.